Alright, we're back. Still on this mission area. In story bits. Alright. What's with the fucking blurriness? Can't read that if it's blurry. I will never forget what happened during the day, during Rin's final examination. Not until the day I die. She seemed to grasp how important this was. If she failed the test, the path of the shinobi would forever be closed to her. Also, just can't fucking try again. See, the final exam has to be completed before finishing one's time at the academy. And as a third-year student, this was to be Rin's very last chance. The final exam involves real combat. The opponents are wooden puppets equipped with actual weapons. In order to pass, the student must destroy all these puppets within the time limit. Rin's dedication was unmatched, but she was a bit scatterbrained and her grades weren't the best. If she didn't put forth her best effort, passing would be a very difficult prospect. She left for the test site. I thought I saw a bit of a shiver as I watched her go. She spoke glibly of wanting to be a super ninja, but the truth is that she was actually quite naive. But she was also my first student. I wanted more than anything to send her out into the world of shinobi as she desired. One puppet leaped out of the grass. Arcade cutting sounds, I love that shit. She could down with it. Rin calmly cut it down with her sword. Shortly after, another puppet popped out. Having defeated one, she looked confident. They're shit-tier puppets. The other girls are way better than this. One after another, the puppets were felled. Maybe these are like super puppets. Rin was in perfect form. Her defense and swings were on par with that of a shinobi master. Her training so far had really paid off. Though she fought with fluid grace, I still felt a touch uneasy. Stay calm, Rin. Stay focused. Be aware of your surroundings. You're doing well, but that's what scares me. When one does well, one gets cocky. And then my fears were confirmed. Oh. A puppet with a gun had been stationed 50 meters away from Rin atop a tree. He raised the gun and took aim. She seemed to have no clue of its presence. What was I supposed to do? If I did nothing, Rin would be shot. And if that happened, the test would be halted. Her dreams of being a shinobi would be shattered. Damn it! Without even thinking, I'd begun to move. High-level shinobi can, if he tries hard enough, cover 50 meters of ground in an instant. Oh shit. I destroyed the puppet and covered my tracks. This posed no trouble for me. As a teacher, I was racked with guilt. I knew full well that I had done something wrong. But my desire to see Rin's dream came true was overpowering. Oh. Rin was jumping up and down the grass. Her time was up, and Rin had otherwise completed the test. It was immediately declared that she had passed, and she was assigned a position as a full-fledged shinobi starting the very next day. Rin ran over to see me, her eyes flooded with tears of pure joy. So he was super soft, and then he was like, oh fuck that, I gotta be a douchebag. Of course things wouldn't be that great. That would be the last time she and I spoke. It was only a few months later. The principal informed me of Rin's death. Are you fucking serious? She died? It's awful. My mind went to perfect blank white, and I can't remember much of what was said after that. She had volunteered for a difficult mission, and as a result, she had lost her life. Volunteered for a difficult mission? Why would she have done that? Why didn't someone stop her? She was still too green. What was that supposed to mean? This was all my fault. I tried to wrap my head around what had happened, but all I kept thinking was, oh. If I hadn't helped her during the final exam, Rid would not have become a shinobi. Her dream would have been lost to her, but she'd at least still be alive. Oh jeez, that's a bit too much, don't you think? I wept, though he's fucking crying about it. For the first time in my life, I wept that loud. You see he's crying? And my parents had driven the point home from an early age that one who would be a shinobi must set aside all feelings. And yet, I wept. Oh, well, no. That's understandable. They could do nothing else. So he's just like, I'd rather you be alive. Makes sense, I guess. If I were to aid my students in fighting off the Ebijo, really wouldn't be helping them at all. The path of the shinobi is a harsh one. One must continue to fight, even when no help is coming. I can do but one thing for those who seek to become a part of that world. I can teach them not to be overcome with emotion. There's no need for me to lend a comforting hand. Rin's fate must never be allowed to happen again. The students listen to my words in silence, but not one of them moves to leave. No. No, she's not taking any of that shit. Asuka shouts, raising her hand. Katsuragi shouts in turn. Ikaruga and Yoyu quietly raise their own hands. Even Hibari gives me a look of absolute resolve. A part of me still feels a natural doubt, but their passion is infectious. I smile. I can see your resolve, so let's begin training. Wait, what? Don't quotation marks have... I think I skip it. I cannot directly watch over my students. I can teach them the techniques necessary for them to protect themselves. I finally get what it means to be a greater shinobi. I will pass on all the skills and knowledge I have. I will teach them everything and hide nothing. They will carry on and survive for future battles. It is the one way that I can protect my students. Well, that's it. Whew. Oh. It's like giving presentations in class, but longer. Oh, more visual novel bits.
Katsuragi-san. Oh, Hikaru ga. 大丈夫ですか？何が？まだ落ち込んでいるようですから。落ち込んでる？あたいが？もうヘビ状に負けたことなんて気にしてないって。さあ、ならいいのですけれど。ごめんな。変な気を使わせちまって。俺におっぱい揉んでやるよ。
Good motorboating? Yeah, I want to see that.
それは結構です。
Oh,
とにか
jeez.
く何か心配事があるならちゃんと相談してくださいね。
Sad music's still going, but she's making motorboat jokes.
クラスいいんだ。敏感だな。落ち込んでいる生徒は見逃さないや。
Flashback.
あんたは弱いな。
Bitch. You're disappointing your week.
ほんと、舐められたもんだよ。
Okay.
だけど、このまんま黙っていられるか。特訓、また特訓で。必ず日陰を倒してやる。
Well, that's great. Well, we're about at the 10-minute mark again. It's kind of fucking nuts. How this whole story, fucking intro to this one mission takes 20 fucking minutes. start the actual mission gameplay on the next part. Sayonara, pals.